bring into your mind
The power of mind over body is phenomenal. For 25 years, Elaine has endured chronic psoriasis, which covers most of her body. It was wrecking her life when she came under the care of one of Britain's most respected psychotherapists at a hospital in West London.
Right, okay. So just focus on your hand.
As the weeks go by, using hypnosis integrated with counselling, she begins to literally wipe away the affliction that has haunted her for 25 years.
That all you need to do is to just remain focused and begin to be aware.
After 10 sessions, she's learned how to make her mind control her own body. The ability of the mind to control the most complicated mechanisms in the body is at last being taken seriously in the West. They've accepted it in the East for thousands of years.
You guys know what germs are? Yeah, when you wash your hands, you're washing to get rid of germs. Well, this is a movie about a magic microscope, and when you look down, they show you the germs and how there's cells in your body that fight these germs, okay?
These 5-year-olds are taking part in an experiment to see if they can control their own immune systems. If it's possible, the implications for the treatment of diseases could be enormous.
We don't hang around in any old place like the back.
All they have to do is watch the glove puppets.
Only become active when we are in a living cell.
Well, for example, I am a polio virus. I live only in nerve cells.
And me, by carefully choosing the right cell, I can cause measles.
Okay, guys, I want you to all find yourself a cot and lay down to rest, okay? Now, I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to picture those cells that you saw being policemen in your bodies and fighting the germs. Shh. Relax.
After 20 minutes, samples of saliva are collected for analysis. These healthy children's saliva is now saturated with immunity substances at levels you'd expect if they were fighting off a real infection. So just by thinking about the story, they've somehow switched their immune systems into overdrive. Trials are going on now in various centers to see if this approach could help breast cancer patients. In the world of hypnotherapy, Californian Dr. Richard Bandler is one of the leading thinkers and teachers. His unconventional and humorous style draws crowds of students wherever he goes. And here in Munich, his seminar includes doctors and psychiatrists who've come to learn from him.
Why don't you come up here? Just come on up here so the rest of the people can watch.
Dr. Bandler is going to work with this very short-sighted woman and help her to see in sharp focus.
Okay, here. Okay, I want you to remember these. Right. Now, I want you to look at them, say, right, watch them come up like that.
It's not a cure as such. He does this only to demonstrate that it's possible for you to decide for yourself how you'll perceive the world. If you want it in focus, you can have it in focus.
I wonder just how quick I'm going to close my eyes now. That's right. That's right. Just relax. You're allowed to feel this good. But what I want to do is to build a little machine in the back of your eyes that starts to make the muscles there sensitive so that you can feel all those muscles in the back of your eyes that you haven't used in years. It's not your eye that sees things. The light comes in, but when it gets to the optic nerve, it's converted to an equation. And it's possible for people to convert the equation so that to them subjectively, it's not that they're really seeing better, it's just that it looks like they're really seeing better and they can read and see things that are far away. If that's a delusion, that's just the kind of delusion I want. Now, when this hand starts to get pulled up like this, I want you to feel a pull right from here and say, that's what I think of you, Richard. But in terms of learning, suddenly nobody knows how quick it's going to happen. Oh, I thought this was going to be voluntary. It is. Your unconscious is going to voluntarily respond.
While in trance, she's been told how it's possible to make herself see more clearly without glasses.
Good. And slowly, I want your unconscious to make all the adjustments and let your eyes open and let the world get clearer and clearer and clearer. Now, does it look clearer to you? Good. Now, when you look over here, how clear is he?
Changed.
He's changed. Thanks. Let me do the hypnosis here, huh? Thank you. That's just the beginning. And remember, if you breathe, this will continue. Gravity makes it happen.
Do you think you'll be able to throw your glasses away?
Of course.
Is your vision clearer?
It's becoming clearer, yeah. And when I don't think of it, it's more clear than when I think of it.
Recent eye tests show her sight is now improved by 40%. Bandler's also developed a unique treatment for phobias.
The thing about a phobia is that it's basically a stimulus response situation. You know, see height, get scared. See elevator, get scared. If you even ask phobics to think about it, they would be too frightened. So I figured that you shouldn't ask them to think about it until you could make it so they weren't frightened. So what I did is I had them, first I'd started out, I said, think of it, if you think of it as a cartoon. You see yourself in a cartoon, does it scare you? And they go, no.
Everyone knows someone with a real but irrational fear of something.
This is Herman. This one hasn't got a lid on it.
Martin is being treated for his pathological fear of spiders. It's a common phobia, so if you suffer from it, close your eyes. But keep listening. It'll be worth it.
That's too close, really.
That's too close, really?
Even in the box, that's way too close. Yeah.
Close enough?
Close enough.
Yes. Okay.
About 6 feet too close.
Within a few minutes, his terror of this creature will be gone forever. And this is how it's done.
In order for you to experience trance so that we can take away this phobia that you've got, it would probably be a good idea if you close your eyes.
Okay.
And that's simply to remove distractions.
I'm forbidden by the rules of television to let you see how a hypnotist puts a subject into trance. But I can let you in on the secrets of what a hypnotist is carefully watching for during an induction. The face smooths out as muscle tension gradually reduces. His skin is reddening, showing an increase in the blood supply. There is an involuntary movement in the muscles around the eyes. All over the body, muscles relax as everyday tensions are released and his breathing becomes deeper. These are all the physiological signs that his consciousness is changing and he's going into a trance. The old conventional psychiatric treatments for phobias are quite different, and they can take as much as 6 months to have any real effect.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to work on evolving a more useful way for you to react to spiders. So the first step is to disturb the fear, interrupt it, break it up, and now...
Now, watch. This is the secret of how the fast phobia cure works. In his mind, the subject is told to picture his worst fear, then make fun of it. He can imagine anything he likes, and by thinking of the object of his fear in a ridiculous way, the phobia is dissolved, often through laughter. How could anyone be scared of something as silly as this?
Open your eyes and return to one normal waking consciousness. Wide awake with your eyes open. There you are. Welcome back. You ready to see some spiders?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, let's go. There we go. Take hold of it. That's right. That's it. Good. You can breathe. It's unbelievable.
This is exactly as it happened. Only 20 minutes ago, Martin would have been paralyzed with terror.